Kyle, if you met Kyle, he was just an unforgettable kid.
It's been 4 months since Jill and Ron Plush lost their 16-year-old son, Kyle. He died trapped in a car after calling 911.
Hello. 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 I'm stuck in my van outside the 7 Hills parking lot.
The 7 Hills what parking lot?
He called the one entity that he knew would be able to help him.
Kyle was pinned by the third-row seat of his minivan while reaching for tennis gear, using Siri to call 911 twice. But failures in the system that day meant Cincinnati dispatchers had trouble hearing him, and patrol officers couldn't find him. Unable to breathe, he died, waiting.
I probably don't have much time left to tell my mom that I love her if I die.
Jill, you still haven't listened to the 911 call Kyle made?
No. Kyle and I were very close. We went through a lot together, and it's really hard to go on every day without him.
Jill and Ron are now turning their anguish into action, starting the Kyle Plush Answer the Call Foundation, advocating for upgrades to 911 systems across the country.
The 911 system is about 50 years old.
New technology, better training, and something called Smart 911. Anyone can sign up online for free and provide information to help dispatchers, like medical conditions, car make and model, and emergency contacts. Kyle's death has pushed Cincinnati to upgrade its system.
I think, he's looking down on us, and I think he's very proud of what we are doing.
Making sure help will find others in time. Blake McCoy, NBC News, Cincinnati.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.